This is the Kaboom guy, and thank you for returning to the Kaboom channel. You know who's recording? The Of Course guy is recording.
Of course too.
Of course. Are you ready for today's video?
Of course.
I think I have done this once before. Buying a cheap or budget-friendly body armor plate. I bought one of them off eBay and the second one off AliExpress. Both of them did cost the same. I think about tax shipping included $50. It's a level 3A NIJ approved. Here you go, Dad. So that's the size of the body armor basically. That's the weight, 0.6 kilogram. I think that'll be close to about 1.5 pounds, right, Dad?
Of course.
Of course. And then the material is PE, stands for perfect economical, I don't know, I just don't know. I don't know, I just write it down there. I'll do research, I'll write it down. What I can tell you is pretty light, and I was planning to make 2 videos, one for the eBay one for the AliExpress, but they're exactly the same. One of them, the label is here, the other one, the label is right in the middle. Both of them are the same material, both of them NIJ approved, level 3A, costs $50. And let's see if they can actually stop bullets. And for you guys who don't know, level 3A means it has to stop all the way to 44 Magnum. That's what they're rated for. If these work, I would say these are like a deal. It's a hell of a deal. $50 this light, get 50 of them just in case. You never know what's gonna happen. So let's go ahead and put them down the range and start shooting them, see what happens. And I think we're gonna start with the 9mm, right, Dad?
Of course.
First round, it's gonna be out of a 1911. It's gonna be a 9mm, 115 grain. Hopefully it doesn't come back. You ready, Dad?
Of course.
All right, we have a hit. And let's go see what happened. Dad, before we continue this video, do me a favor, guys. I already have a website for the Kaboom channel. I don't have much in there. I have some t-shirts, not t-shirts. Do I have t-shirts? I don't know. I have some stuff listed there, such as hoodies, tank tops for your workout sessions, and some other stuff. So if you want to support this channel, you can visit my website, which is thekaboomguy.com, and then support the channel. I really appreciate it. Now let's go get to the video, Dad. We already had those holes there, so don't get excited. That is our heat. I don't see anything coming out. We have a big bulge right here. Stopped it, but I don't know about being level 3A though. Let's step it up to a 45 ACP and let's see what happens. That would hurt, That. If that was on you, that would definitely hurt. 45 ACP it is. That's gonna shoot our 45 ACP. It's 230 grain out of a Rock Island. I think that was a hit, and let's see what happened. Dad, did you hit the target?
Of course.
I'm not sure about that. Yes. Oh, look at the bullet right there. That's our 9. That's the 45 ACP. I can see part of the jacket or the entire bullet. We're about to find out. Yeah, it's the entire bullet right here. I bring the camera closer so they can see. He completely ignored me. And that's how I get my cuts. Ooh-wee. Look at that. That's our 45 ACP. I can't even see the 9. Man, I don't carry it being level 3A though. It stopped at 9 on a 45 ACP. Dead in its track. It would hurt, definitely, yeah. But for a $50, I'll take that all day long. It would hurt though. Next round, that after 45 ACP, I got excited. I just got excited for a second because should I shoot the 5.7 now or wait? I'll wait for the 5.7. After 45 ACP, we're gonna go ahead and shoot it with a 10 mil. Let's see if it'll stop 10 mil. Is it rated for 10 mil? Probably it is. That before we shoot the 10 mil, we're gonna go ahead and shoot a 357. It's a full metal jacket out of a Taurus, and you already know how I feel about Taurus revolvers. Boom!
You got that?
So let's make sure we have our ear protections and eye protections, and you should have a body armor too. All right, let's see what happens. There we go. That was a good punch to that body armor. Let's see if we punched it good enough. Do you think it went through?
Of course.
He says of course anyways. Let's see what happened. I don't see any penetration. That we shot right here. He ate it. It deforms completely, but you're not gonna have a bullet hole in you, so that's a good thing. You're gonna have a pain in you, a bruise on you, and a visit to a hospital probably, most likely. If you're tough enough, you'll be walking, but yeah, you won't have a bullet hole in you. Next round, it's gonna be the 10 mil. That is a beautiful Glock 20, Dad. It shoots a 10 mil, right? Of course.
Of course.
All right, let's go ahead and see if the 10 mil, it's a full metal jacket, by the way, again. Of course, guys, gonna hit the target. There we go. Let's see if the 10 did the job, Dad. Do you think it went through?
Of course.
It's of course anyways. That is how you know you have a positive Dad. Any questions you ask, the answer is of course.
Of course.
All right, I believe this is your hit, Dad, right there, right? That was a 357, that's a 10 mil. We have no exit. I don't know why I see a P writing here. Do you see that to that?
Of course.
Look, I don't know how that P got printed right. Oh man, maybe from here. Yes, probably one of those. It's kind of yellow too. So anyways, yeah, your stomach would be printed on this thing with no holes. The bullet's on here. I'm gonna open up this at the end of. We are pretty compromised right now, but this I can switch it to the other one and then continue. Let's see what we have. Oh, I have one bullet, the one that I'm excited about. Let's go ahead and shoot that one. This is what I'm excited about. It's a 5.7, obviously out of an FN 5.7. It's a beauty. It's a lovely pistol to shoot. They made this caliber to penetrate body armor. So let's see if it's gonna be able to do that with this body armor. I don't think this is rated for 5.7, but we're about to find out. You ready, Dad?
Of course.
I think that was a hit.
Of course.
Let's see. Alright, we have such a tiny hole. Look at that hole right there, Dad. You see that? He stopped it. Man! Dad, he stopped it. He stopped the 5.7. A $50 body armor out of eBay and or AliExpress. I don't know where they made it. But man, that is a 5.7 hole. I have no exit from here. Well, and you have to consider this been already shot, I don't know, 5-6 rounds. Well, we can still step it up. Let's see what happens. Now after the 5.7 and the 10 millimeter, the biggest round that I have, it's gonna be our 500 Smith & Wesson out of a pistol. It's gonna be 500 grain, and how I know it's 500 grain, look, I wrote on it, it's 500 grain. You might be asking, why do you do that? Come, let me show you. So when I come out to the range, instead of bringing a whole bunch of rounds, I do this, bring it like that. So I have a little bit of a round or ammos or bullets from each caliber. That way it's easier for me to travel back and forth without having a bunch of boxes. All right, Dad, you ready to penetrate this thing?
Of course.
Do you think you will penetrate it?
Of course.
All right, let's see what happens. Final. Woo! Whee! Come. Oh, he actually went from the side. That's what happens when you shoot one-handed. It hit here. I don't have a complete penetration, but it came up from this side. I'm gonna shoot it again. Let's shoot it again. That I was bleeding from everywhere from the cuts that I had from those cans. And then once I shot this pistol, every bleeding cut stopped. I don't bleed anymore. I think that's a good medical kit to have. All right, let's shoot it again. Let's aim this time. Kaboom, kaboom. Oh, I love this pistol. Let's see what happens. That's stopping it. Yep, right here, and he stopped it. Let's open it up to see what happened. There is something pretty hard in here. I mean, yeah. I think there's a bunch of Kevlars. God damn. I can't do it. It's not opening. Alright, once I open it up, we'll be right back. Come close, Dad. I already see some bullets in here. I think that's our 357. That might be our 9mm. Man! Oh, that's hot. This is the most beautiful thing I have. Maybe we should. Oh, look at the jacket. Maybe you should do this as a thumbnail, Dad. Like that. Bring it up and I use this as a thumbnail. Dad, first of all, this is the most beautiful shot bullet I have ever seen. Second, look, there is a bunch of Kevlars in here. That's all. I think it's. I don't think it's Kevlar. It's something else. It feels like a plastic. I don't think any of them even they were close to penetrating. Yeah, look, the last few layers they don't even have cuts in them. All of this that we shot, it just went halfway through. So here's the thing. I'm glad I actually bought two of them. I'm gonna end this video right here with the pistols. The $50 body armor stopped every pistol rounds that I had in my arsenal. Yeah, you heard me right. We did it. And in the beginning I said probably it won't, but now we're gonna step it up to rifles. Do you think you'll stop rifles too, Dad?
Of course.
He says of course it will stop. But what I can tell you, Dad, come close, don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm not doing anything, I'm not flipping any tables this time, Dad, don't worry. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. But I'm lying, one time I'm not flipping tables. I will see you in the next video, which is gonna be with rifles.